So, guys, we are now loaded in and good to go on our second map. Whoa! Pause, please, eh? Let's hope it's not going to be anything too big.
Oh, what are you doing, man?
I was getting up. I have this window thing open, right? And it's getting a bit chilly. So I was thinking, like, maybe as we do introductions, I can just.
Were you trying to sneak away during the introductions?
Yeah, I was trying to bail. I did not want to introduce our players. I'm so sorry.
Well, what is this?
But
you're just gonna let me introduce while you
yeah, just go ahead. Just take it away.
Wow, that's just weird. No, but I'm waiting for this pause. I'm seeing what's going on here. Kelazhur needed a moment. Not really sure what's going on, but hopefully it's going to be okay.
Yeah, nothing too big. I mean, we've had guys that have had hardware issues and stuff like that before, but hopefully, like we've said, shouldn't be too big. And there we are. Look at that. We are back in. So, you know what, Alex? I'm going to let you just go on right ahead.
Well, thank you very much, Lucas. Now, okay, our first player in the top left-hand corner, currently teamless, down one game in this best out of 7. It is Major. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner, currently playing for Root, taking down his team captain in the previous series. It is none other than the blue Terran known as Kelazhur. He's right now up one game in this best out of 7 and looking to take down his former teammates.
Map number 2. And if your prediction is correct, we could see Kelazhur lose the next 4 games. But I think that you are wrong, so we're going to see him win maybe more.
One more game?
That was such a weird sentence. I'm never going to say that ever again.
Oh, you say so.
We'll see him win maybe more.
Yeah, we'll see him win maybe more. The thing is, you say you're not going to repeat it, but trust me.
It happens, maybe.
Yeah, next cast.
Next cast.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see Major win more, maybe. Gas first here from both players. So, I mean, expect fairly quick factory play. Perhaps even a, Hellion elevation drop play with Marines to go with that. Maybe ultra fast Banshees. Or just good old-fashioned Reaper play.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do from it, but it's very common as well, with the, I said, the kind of elevator play. It's very common as well to go into that Banshee play really early, having a few Hellions onto the map with those, maybe a Reaper or so. But now, of course, with being gas first, you're probably gonna skip out the Reaper at the beginning at least. Now, we have seen delayed Reapers before to make sure you get the scouts and harass a bit.
No, that is true. We'll just have to see what these guys want to be doing with the gas. Reaper, both sides of things. Major grabbing the faster factory here. Kelazhur now nearing that 100 gas that he needs. Is going to get scouted, so he knows what Major is up to. Let's see, Kelazhur though, he has reached the gas, not the minerals. And there we have the factory of his own. So these guys pretty much mirroring each other's builds. And, well, we'll just have to see, can they make anything happen with these first initial Reapers? I don't think so.
No, I would be surprised. And actually going up to several Reapers here. Interesting to go for that gas first, to start just massing Reapers with a quick factory. I mean, usually we do maybe see a Reaper so, but they go for several. And look at this Major. He's saving his Reapers. He knows Kelazhur is going for this. This is not something you just do. This is something you expect.
Yeah, this is some really cute play out of Major, and this can be very important. Is going to start deflecting this for now. But I mean, the big thing would be, Alex. Imagine if he would be able to catch Kelazhur's first Reaper here. That would give him a massive advantage in the early game. But he needs to be careful now, because if he overextends, he's actually going to end up losing this, and 2 versus 1 is not the fight you want to be taking, and there we go. Reaper does go down, and suddenly Major, down by that Reaper count, might actually get number 2, but needs to be so careful. These blue Reapers are actually lining up. And is it going to fall? Oh, no. Managed to just get out of that.
That Reaper was move commanded on the, the Hellion was move commanded on the Reaper, so he kind of dislodged the targeting, but you know what? Kelazhur right now, kind of in the lead. He has more health than his Hellion. That's how close this game is right now.
Oh yeah, this is what I also like about mirror matchups like this. It all comes down to all of the tiny details. And now we saw these guys push each other back and forth, like a seesaw swing almost. And it just comes to prove how back and forth these things can truly be, like, to the minuscule details that can really change the outcome of the game. But here we go, Major is going to come in, and he is going to see, well, pretty much everything here for his opponent.
Yeah, he sees the engineering bay, even delays it a bit, and now this is, of course, a bit good to know, of course, because if you were going for banshees yourself, it's no longer viable. But the big thing here is that he sees the tech lab researching something with his starport on, and the starport is creating a unit. That means, of course, that we're going to see banshees come out here from Kelazhur.
And he just starts that Viking right away.
Whoa, whoa. Did Mage just take that engagement?
Whoa.
Did you see the engagement?
Oh, no.
Oh, you missed it. Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I was paying so much attention to the fact that I was making a Viking.
Well, that is important too, I guess. No, but Mage just killed off. What was that? That was a good. That was okay. It was just a Hellion, I guess, but that was low units.
I mean, still a nice pick. The Viking is actually going to intercept this Banshee though from Kelazhur, so this is very important. Not only is it going to sort of nullify the damage time that this Banshee has, but if he gets the kill, that means pretty much wasted money here, and this cloak might not even come into play. We'll have to see. That does manage to barely get away here. Major, though, is giving chase.
Yeah, Major's getting more Vikings right away. Kelazhur, he got a Viking between, but he's getting another Banshee. Did finish up cloak now, but we do have turrets set up, and I love this from Major. He's being so safe right now. One turret in each mirror line, and a turret in his Brooks' facility.
We'll see if he decides to commit a scan to this. Has one almost available here. And, oh, this Banshee is so low! One more hit.
Need to, though.
One more hit. No, I mean, there's no real damage potential for this Banshee anyway, so I guess he's just going to sort of wait until its energy runs out. We'll have to repair this tech lab, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
He baits it in. I love this from Major. Being a bit cheeky.
Banshee gets taken out. Kelazhur back at home with his natural CC done. Infrastructure now being added in here. 2 more barracks, so it's going to be a bio play. Major here, once again with slightly later infrastructure. Right now adding a Raven and a siege tank to go with this. Only running on a single barracks, and while he is going to have a slight army advantage for now, will end up falling behind in the mid game if he doesn't start adding those racks or factories very quickly.
Oh yeah, he was late with the infrastructure, as you point out here, but now look at this Major right away adding a 3rd command center, and he was earlier with his second one as well, while Kelazhur was the one to go for the earliest Stargate, and that means we do see Major now with a 42 to 34 kind of SCV lead. Not sure if you caught the middle map as well.
I did see. I did actually.
Cool. So that was a small little thing.
Yeah, wouldn't mind there getting a Marine or 2.
Yeah.
Mainly just slowing down, forcing out a scan. Nothing significant. We're gonna have a bit of a fight here though, trying to focus fire that Viking, or rather that Raven. So does manage to barely miss it.
Potentially, there are more Marines for Major, and last time I checked, more beats less.
Yes, that is actually true. I mean, we saw that very evidently in that first map, and now Major with the advantage, up in workers. I do believe he's actually going to be up in these upgrades. Let's take a look here. Yes, no upgrades even started right now. Oh no, I mean Kelazhur are actually going to be ahead in these upgrades. But he is down in that economy. So a bit of a trade-off from what we saw in last game.
Yeah, now the thing is here though, Major adds 4 barracks right away. Like right away, to make sure his Marine production is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now he's adding his 1-1, and to be honest, it's not that late compared to Kelazhur. So both players having pretty late 1-1s, but he's done a great job shutting down these Banshees. And while this last Banshee did get 7 kills in total, sure, but that was pretty late into the game. It doesn't matter too much right now. Mostly, it wasn't SV kills. So I like Major's position a lot right now. And I want to say, if he manages to set up the 3rd base and Kelazhur can't drop him, that would be really, really strong for him. Yeah. Really good for him. What? Well, it's gonna put him in a strong position, and it's good for him. That was weird.
It's gonna be beneficial. It's gonna be good for Major.
Yes, I think it's
and bad for Kelazhur.
It's a time of the day or night rather that just messes with our vocabulary.
Wait, I don't even know what time it is locally here in Sweden.
Past 3 AM. Yes.
Okay, so we're past 3. We hit that mark, and of course, any of you guys tuning in, you're watching Copa America. And this is game number 2 in this best out of 7 finals between Kelazhur and Major. And right now, well, Major, you know, with that pretty good advantage, he's setting up that third base. He's pumping those upgrades. Slightly faster +2 attack here for Kelazhur, but when you have a smaller army, it's not going to be that deciding, really.
Yeah, I want to see Major get that armory right away, though. I hate when the players do delay that, and it's such a fundamental thing to get those upgrades in time to make sure that your opponent doesn't hit that 2-2. And now Major adds that, but that's after his +1 already finished, and his armor is 15 seconds away from finishing, so there's going to be almost a minute downtime for his upgrades, if not even more so.
Yeah, that's a very good point, and you know, I think that is actually a little bit on the path here for Kelazhur to take things back if he could hit a very strong 2-2 timing with good angling. That being said, though, we'll have to see. Oh, that's okay. So that scan barely misses the army, but yes, like you say, Raven does swing in. It drops a couple of these turrets, and they actually end up doing some fair amounts of damage. Even going to be trading fairly efficiently versus these Marines. So very nice right now here for Major, getting some great value out of this Raven, and I mean, it's still here. He can actually go and drop another turret towards this third and stop that from building. But here's the big thing. We have Kelazhur on the counter-attack towards this third base, and he's setting up these tanks, and the Marines stimming on forward there. Gonna start picking off a couple of SCs, and this third CC is gonna fall! Is he gonna go down?
I think it might just do so. Right there, see Major trying desperately to prepare, but we do see Kelazhur getting that. And Major can't even stim into those tanks. Now, if Major got the army in trade of this, that would be amazing for Major. But he gets nothing. And now Kelazhur could technically just start to leave. Now, he has to be careful, though.
Yeah, but the thing here, Alex, Major, he used that Raven, like I pointed out, like he could swing in. And he did just that. And, well, he forced a cancel on that third command center. So now they're going to be on even bases. But keep in mind, Major has still maintained a better economy. And just look at that supply.
Well, that is very true. Now, this, of course, was very important, though, for Kelazhur, because that was a clean kill of the command center, which, of course, at this point is 400 minerals and, of course, tons of mining time, tons of workers. So, although, as you say, Major is still pretty far ahead, especially in army.
Oh, this is going to be scary. Right, does siege up here, and the Marines starting on forward, but I don't think the tank numbers are high enough here for Kelazhur. Needs to be so careful. His siege tanks are isolated, and they're going to get taken down here, and this is suddenly taking a turn for the worse yet again here for our Blue Terran.
It truly is, and I feel right now Major, he could even lift and just go for the main, as long as he watch out for those Marines. But Kelazhur, well, he's holding on. But as I said, Major still, he lost a big portion of that lead he had by losing that third.
Yeah, the big thing though, I personally feel, is, you know, how do I survive the big assault here from my opponent? That's the scary part, right?
Now, that is a good question, Tenshi.
Oh,
now, Kelazhur needs to set up well enough that Major can't push in, but as he can't get his own third up, Major could just land his own third and just win, but it looks like he wants to really just finish this game, and look at that, Seeker missile going down.
Oh man, this is going to be such a brutal fight. Kelazhur is going to get completely demolished. That Seeker missile first hitting those tanks, and he's just wrecking everything on the front line here. I'm going to force a very quick GG out of Kelazhur, tying the series up 1-1. So Major now swinging things back with an excellent game.
Oh yeah, I have to